Here we go!
I don't get what's wrong with saying trans people have no rights.
You're on my freak level, so...
Freak level?
Yeah, you're on my freak level. I just want you to know everything before we go any further. I was born a man.
What up, blood?
What up?
How you doing?
So woo! Oh my god, not two of you with deep voices.
Well, you know, my nuts dropped when I was about 6 years old, man. I was in the 4th grade with a beard.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I had some skull in my lip and everything.
Yeah, I swallowed my dad entirely whole. Like, I just ate him whole, and now like I had his voice and my voice. So, sample.
I thought that was going a different direction.
Yeah,
Damn,
no
I was getting a little turned on.
No bromo, no bromo.
What? Maybe.
I don't care. Well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I support everyone.
Wherefore art thou, do thy whole slumber.
What?
Alright, let me say it in the hood way, in layman's terms, so you guys can understand. 5'9", basement block brim, on some real ass shit where the hoes be at, no cap, my nigga. I'm trying to get the bus and all some shit, you feel me?
All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
Hey, you invited to the cookout, my guy.
Bet.
Nah, let's get this dub, boys.
I just want some pancakes in my face, you dig?
Hey, no cap, no cap.
I want something a little less flat in my face.
I want some blue waffles in my face if you guys catch my drift.
Gee.
Fucking them IHOP pancakes, you know what I'm saying? Big fluffy mouths.
Okay. I feel.
A few moments later.
Alright, we got rolled.
You guys want to talk about it?
The good old Zarya Rhine comp, I dig.
Yeah, if we can win, we can win. We need to go to IHOP, get some fucking some waffles.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
I'm gonna buy you all some waffles.
Fucking nuts. Can we nano visor?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
No, bitch, the door.
No way I missed that.
Nice one.
This sucks.
GG.
Yes!
It sound like he in the studio.
Yes! I forgot heels.
Yo, this dude.
I don't know. La 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 la. No. I need to. Oh yeah, I got heels. I totally forgot. I forgot I got heels.
Yo, what the f? This guy sounds like 3 different people.
Boy, 100 degrees, leather jacket.
Cure your reses! Thank you!
Molten gone.
Share the wealth, Mercy! Share your wealth! Woo!
Say Paladins, by the way.
I want to do some push-ups for you, Orsa. Oh yeah! Get it on! Ah, you fucking turret! Poo poo. I only have a voice for 76. Fucking bowl trash.
Kind of keyboard you got, my man?
A very loud one, I hear.
Sounds very expensive.
Yeah, man, only the gods can use this one.
Like my nigga,
I had something like that.
He had free forms from some shit, right? For like a year or two. They just did not fucking drop. They just stayed spiky. I'm like, how do you do that shit? Like,
I had something like that. I had some that were sticking out the sides.
so like, do y'all
Like
niggas
they
just
did
don't? You just get out of bed. You just wear your bed head. Like that's how the free forms work. Like I was puzzled. I'm like, you niggas is magicians. Like how does your hair defy gravity? Like I'm like, they would even have long ass fuck. Like you could shake them bitches. Like they got hang time and shit. They would still like stand upwards. I'm like, damn nigga.
Whatever which way, cause I used to have the ones where they're twisted, but whichever which way, like I see them going clockwise or counterclockwise, I'm all counterclockwise. I'll take the aloe vera and I'll put it in like that and get the scalp or moisturize, and then I'll put on like a wave cap or some shit with a hole cut in it.
Yeah.
And I'll just like have them in there standing up, and it'll dry like that, and that's how you get them to stand up sometimes.
This nigga
But most of the time,
Doomfish looking disgusted. He like, you talking all that hair routine, hair care, playing a bold ass character. Like this nigga looking at me disgusted. Like,
look, I got you.
Dreadhead, hey. Like Lucio bopping. I did not know his character just did this. Got an infinite head nod going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna find some pictures. I got some good pictures.
Look like you giving me top right now. This nigga is literally
You're fucking gay.
Head moving back and nah, it's Lucio, bro. Head moving back and forth like on some sus shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm back in my bullshit. I'm like I'm scored. I ride with a full clip. You're full smooth, then I'm tossing.
Yeah. Huh? Hey man, I was bracking with y'all boys. Huh? What's poppin' Gangway? You already know it's your boy Neir coming at you with another banger, another John, you feel me, bruh? Hey man, don't you hate that one cringe motherfucker, right? Who voices or makes his opinionated hatred known to you, right? For a certain group of people out the blue, as if this was a political platform or debate. No. For everybody saying all Hanzo mains are like this, you know, condescending with contempt, it don't lump me in with this guy. You feel me? Like he is like the great value version of Hanzo. You feel me? When I play Hanzo, I play him like he's a designer brand. I am the brand Hanzo. You feel me? Like this guy is the knockoff version. I don't know. He using a doppelganger or something like that, like the Walmart version of Hanzo. Now I'm going to break down this Hanzo mental process like in a minute. You feel me? This Hanzo deadass was either bullied by a trans dude or found out he was dicking down a dude that biologically refers to himself as a woman, and then later found out that that person was trans without even telling him. You feel me? Like now I'm going to say a lot of jokes in this video. I gotta say this, bro, on some real shit, because I like putting like that comedic energy within there, because a lot of people just take shit too serious. Like you have to laugh in life, but I have to mention this because nowadays motherfuckers are just so sensitive. Like on some real shit, the internet is like a baby bitch. When I make jokes, do not take them serious. My content is literally satire. You feel me? Like you should not take it to heart. Like on some real shit. Like I'm just being myself. You feel me? So this motherfucker right here, this Hanzo, has a dehumanizing contempt thought process. I'm going to explain later in depth in the video what that actually really means, like the mental processes and the different parts of your brain which turn off your empathetic centers, which have you having a lack of affection or empathy for a certain group of people. You feel me? Like this dude has trained his brain to hate transgender people, even though we're all human, which that shouldn't even be possible. possible, bro. On some real shit. That's why I be telling y'all motherfuckers that you need to meditate, because there's no way that you should have the energy, right, to literally have hatred toward a people on some real ass shit. Like, if you harboring hatred for anybody, bro, in your life, I don't care who they are, and you have the energy to do that, you are a miserable, self-hating motherfucker, bro. You are just projecting your hatred outwardly because you hate yourself, in a sense. Like this man literally hates himself because of his past repressed trauma that he is projecting outwardly. You feel me? This nigga literally, I'm going with the latter too. I don't actually think he got beat up by a trans person. I actually think that he came across and had intercourse with one. You know, he fucked a transgender. You feel me? Like it be happening though. Like these motherfuckers be bro on Tinder on some real ass shit. It's transgender central on there, bro. Like, and it'd be hard to tell like which one of them is actually what females is actually females and what's the actual dudes. You feel me? Because Dr. Miami going crazy. Like the doctors out there are going nuts. You feel me? Like it'd be hard to tell sometimes, but like this nigga, he didn't peep out for the jawline. That's how you literally tell if somebody is transgender or not. You just look at their jawline on some shit. Like, but this nigga went on Tinder, he swiped right on the wrong John, you know, and he got bamboozled. He probably fucked one. Then the transgender lady came out and told this motherfucker that he, you know, I'm transgender. You feel me? And then he probably had a whole bunch of just self-hatred, just like mental processes going on like in his head. Like, what the fuck? Like this nigga probably had a mental breakdown when that shit happened. You feel me? Or it could have happened the other way around. Like my man's probably got a raw dog for dear life. Because you know they're strong as fuck too. Like transgender people, they strong as a bitch. You feel me? Like they got that retard strength. Like I actually think like the transgender girl that he was fucking with literally picked this dude up right on some masculine shit, put him on the bed, start raw dogging his cheeks for dear life. You feel me? Like, because there's no way that you get on a game right and express your political opinionated hatred for a people like as if this is a political platform for debate. Like motherfuckers will make groups, right? If you are on console, they will make groups to express their hatred for a certain group of people. You feel me? Which is weird. That's why I always say you Overwatch players are weird and cringe as fuck. Like you will express your views and your hatred toward people as if we're standing in front of the Senate or something like that. Like my nigga, just play the fucking game. Like we don't care about your fucking like what you dislike and what you hate, like politically, or a group of people that don't just like. How can you even say that on some shit? Like it just doesn't really correlate. Like how do rights toward a people? What does that shit even have to do with Overwatch? You feel me? That's why I'm saying this guy has deep repressed trauma. Like it has to be trauma, bruh. He has taught his brain to hate transgender people, my nigga. Like there's no way that you can have like a self-hatred for a person like this, like, and just randomly just say this. And for the trans people too, if you feel as if that I'm singling you out, it's not just you. I feel as if it's the trans, the gays, and the Africans on this game. We are singled out in a minority in which like we're made fun of and belittled, like especially on fucking Overwatch. These motherfuckers are racist on this bitch. You feel me? Like, but we're the minority on this game. People feel as if that it's okay to bash us. You feel me? Even though we're all of the same origin, we're all from God. You feel me? Like, bro, we're all one collective consciousness. If you actually really do your research and actually really know, like when we breathe in oxygen, right? We exhale carbon dioxide. You feel me? Carbon dioxide gives sustenance to the plants. The plants give us oxygen and shit. And it's like a whole circle, my nigga. When we die, we decompose into the earth and we're used as sustenance for the earth to grow plants and everything like that. You know, we decompose into the earth. Like, I don't know how you motherfuckers don't even know this. Like, that's why I say I cannot have any hatred for anybody, bro. Like, when you see me come on this motherfucker, bro, I don't hate nobody, bro. I just do this shit for jokes and to try to make you guys laugh. Like, I know sometimes it be making me seem like as if like I am mad. I'm actually not mad. I'm not thinking about these niggas while I'm in the car, you know, or while I'm on fucking with bad bitch number 2 and shit like that, because bad bitch number 1 is fucking up on some shit, you know. Like I gotta switch my hoes up. But like when I'm fucking with my hoes, bro, I don't give a fuck about this fucking video game, bro. Who cares? Like, it's people, bro, on a game. Like, I'm not gonna hate you for what you said on a video game, my nigga, because I know you will never say it to my face. Like, this dude probably sits in his home all day, goes to forums or blog posts expressing his fucking his exaggerated hatred for fucking transgender people. Like, you're one of them motherfuckers, bro. Now I'm probably gonna do another video when I expose a racist player and just literally dissect the brain, just go in depth, showing you the different cortices and the different parts of the brain, right, that turn off your empathetic nature to cause you to have a dehumanizing contempt mindset. And a lot of you niggas have that too. You have an unknown profound hatred for a certain group of people, right? Like this motherfucker, because you dead ass trained your brain to do so because of trauma, or because your parents parents taught you to do so, or because you were trained to feel as if it is okay to hate this certain type of people, which is not normal. It's actually really weird, you feel me? But specific centers within your brain are turned off, right? You lack affection for a certain group of people because your empathetic center of your brain is turned off, in a sense. And that's why you have this dehumanizing thought process, right? Which is, it's not normal, you know. It actually really weird for you to just harbor hatred for people. Like this guy, he actually needs a psychologist or like to sit down with a therapist, you know, and actually rewire his brain, or just to go through the motions of talking to somebody else about the subject of why he has so much hatred for a certain group of people, because it stems way further than, you know, him not wanting them to have rights and shit. If you actually think that this nigga hates trans because it's possible that they can get the same rights as him, you're dumb. Like it's not about fucking rights, bro. And for the transgender people that come on video games or in just real life, if you feel belittled or you feel as if that you're always hated by somebody, right? If you want to, I'm gonna give you a trick to cope, you feel me? If you want to cope with this, you just basically have to go up and talk to that person in a nice way. It can be hard too, right? That's the hardest thing to do, is to go up to somebody that hates you and talk to them in a nice way, because you might, your fight or flight, your amygdala is already going crazy. Like you already are prepared for fight or flight because you know that that person fucking hates you, right? And so that you're battling against your fucking your cerebral cortices, right? Your intelligent thinking, you know, because this nigga hates you, you know. Even me too, if somebody hates me, I'm gonna have a hard time, my nigga, trying to reconcile with that person. Even like, let's just say a nigga, he talking to most shit, he woofing at me type shit, you feel me? Like nigga telling me that he gonna backdoor my shit, you know, he gonna slide on me with the Drake's hollow tips, burn my flesh on some shit, you feel me? It's gonna be hard as fuck for me to try to reconcile with that person when I know he's on some 10 shit, you know, you feel me? He's trying to step on a nigga type shit, you know, he's on some violent shit. So it's gonna be hard for me to actually love that person or to actually bring things down in a calming manner, you know. And that's why this is like with trans people, if you want to cope with people hating you, right, or if you have somebody that just hates trans people, like a friend or something like that, you have to go to like a psychologist or like a therapist, and you have to actually talk that shit out in like in a civil manner, you know. It can be hard, right? But having a friend with you or having somebody with you to help you understand or help that person understand why they hate transgender people, right? It's not that they hate you in a sense, you know, is that they train their brain to do so, right? It's not as if they have a deep-hearted hatred for you. It's just that their brain were trained to do this. Like, you're not born hating anybody. I hope you guys know that, you feel me? You train yourself to do this. And another way to cope is just to understand that this is just how that person is. This is how their thought process is. Like, you can think of it as like it's a sickness, you know, real shit though. If you have hatred for a group, you're sick, like real shit though. I want you guys to think of it like that. If you're a trans person watching this and you always on the game or always going in real life, somebody's just giving you glares, or they just, you know, snickering behind your back, you know, talking behind the grapevine, or just spreading rumors about you, think of it like they're sick in the head, bro. They don't know what they're doing, like, and just forgive them. That's the only way you can cope. Or you go to a psychologist with them, or you talk, or you just talk to them, which I doubt you can do, because like I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'll have a hard time talking to somebody that's racist, like in my face on some shit. Like, you know, I'm gonna have to fight the nigga and then we talk it out, you feel me? That is how I'm built as a nigga, you feel me? That's how this shit gonna go. But when you look at the jawline, if that bitch look like she, bro, if she, transgender people, they got the jawline of Crimson Chin, you feel me? Like, if she look like she can carve a mountain with her face, my nigga, like on some real shit, you need to stay away, because that is a transgender girl, you feel me? Unless you want to fuck with that type of if that's the type of vibe you messing with, then go ahead, you feel me? Like, but dead ass though, I had to slid that joke in there. I said that shit to one of my shorties and shit. Like, I dead ass thought that was comedic genius, you know, that was comedic gold, so I had to slid that in there, you feel me? Okay, but let me not go off on a tangent. That's basically how you cope with transphobic people, you know, type shit. And I'm about to round up this video before it, you know, ends up being longer than it already is. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe on the video, you feel me? Like, let me know down below how I handled this situation, if I handled it correctly, or if I was too, you know, harsh, or if the jokes were just too, you know, outlandish, you know. Follow me on all my social medias below. Follow me on my Twitter, my TikTok, follow me on my Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram. I post motivational quotes, you know, you down bad, I'll get you up during the day and shit like that. Amen. Follow me down below on my Patreon. You want to learn how to meditate, or if you want to learn how to talk to girls, or if you just want a one-on-one therapy session, I do those as well. All the links to all of my social medias will be in the description down below. I love you guys as always, and it's your boy Neir, and I'm out, bruh.
I commit sins, what you want, nigga, not shit. I knew that.